Hello, friends. Oh, you guys, we're gonna pull some cards because that's what Spirit's telling me to do. And then I think I'm gonna tell you guys about my morning, and I still am trying to figure out. So, this morning I woke up around 3:30. Okay. And I heard a young man screaming, "Mom, let me in the house. I don't want to die. Mom, let me in the house. I don't want to die." I look over. I see the crescent moon. I see Venus. The crescent moon is red. I don't know. It's just the weird things that you remember. I grab my phone. I rush downstairs. And then as I'm getting ready to call 911, there's a cop car pulls up. It was 2 houses down. 2 cop cars. 3, 6, 8 cop cars. 2 ambulances. Oh my God, I was so happy that they came so quickly. Okay. Oh my God, this is so morbid, you guys. I don't even know why, but I just feel like... Okay, so I started this reading, it was 6:39. The cop car in front of my house, directly in front of my house, was cop car. It was number 11. The number 33 might also be significant. So I lit some incense. I lit some sage. There's police tape. I don't know if the young man made it. There's a huge pool of blood out there. They took him in the ambulance. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. There's so many things. It's like... Let's just pull some cards because there's a lot of messages that are coming through, but I don't even know why Spirit wants me to do this message, or what Spirit really wants me to say, but, I mean, it's just like, you know how people say, like, life's too short? Okay, yeah, fine. Like, to not be kind or to not get along or to you know what I mean? It's not even that. It's not even like life's too short. It's, I don't know. It's like be kind. So that life isn't so short. Like, remember, and maybe it is, yeah, like life is too short, but it doesn't have to be so short. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, and this stuff makes me think about, like, these dumb CEO celebrities and these dumb CEO whoever who talk about what was it that the guys, the Cheerio guys said, while they were making huge profits, they were telling people to, during the economic upheaval that we were going through, that quite frankly Biden has pulled us out of, and Kamala Harris, Kamala, you guys know how it's like. It's just really easy to get, like, it's just really easy to, like, get up. it's really easy to get wrapped up in like the streets, and like it's a jungle, and like a lot of people don't realize that. And that whole thing with like Elon Musk too, you know, saying like Americans don't work hard enough, and he was living on, you know, below, like I think he was saying something like, this was like 2 or 3 years ago, and he was saying that he lived a year when he was like with Grimes, he lived a year with you know, making less than the average American, or below the poverty rate or whatever. But it's like he didn't grow up with this, or he didn't live in a neighborhood where you hear that and that wakes you up in the morning. How do you go to sleep after that? How do you fall back asleep after that? You know? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. We've got somebody in their head. It's not self-inflicted. There's a third party here. We've got the King of Swords, though. The King of Swords is somebody who is, he was very honest, honorable, somebody who has very strong boundaries, somebody who has been through a lot, okay? Somebody who probably speaks and writes very well. This is probably part of your calling, whoever you are, all right? What else, Spirit? What other cards do we have here? What else do you want to show us? We've got somebody here who might be a little overinvested in work. Overinvested in work because somebody, I think, might identify with their work a little bit too much. With the King of Swords and the Nine of Discs here. There's some sort of third party that made somebody feel like that was all that they were worth. The value of who they are is what they can produce. Okay, and that's a lie. You're worth more than that. Alright, that's what I'm getting here. There's third party interference. There's some sort of cycle that somebody's breaking. It's got somebody kind of caught in the rat race. What else? Spirit Ancestors of High Sky Light. Gizmo and Gilligan. My cats. Oh my god. Like, I feel like somebody needs to open up their heart. Like, it's almost like somebody needs to open up their heart to themselves, okay? somebody's overinvested in work and identifying their monetary value or their value based on like monetary means or something. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups in the reverse position too, I feel like somebody needs to make sure that they're not overindulging at the expose at the expense of your health and your well-being. Somebody may be overdoing something. Like overindulging because of like a lacking of like a sort of like a lack. Let me look something up really quick. Somebody might be right, yeah, pursuing material gain at the expense of somebody's spiritual growth or emotional health, emotional fulfillment. So, just make sure that, like, whoever you are, there's something, I mean, this really, okay, this is interesting because these, we're talking about these celebrity CEOs and stuff like that, and these types of things really do condition, oh my God, these types of things really do you guys, oh my God, I don't know, these types of things really do condition us in environments and traumatic events and things like that really do. I'm thinking about the children who are sleeping in their beds with their windows open, who are hearing this. Okay, this is what I'm thinking about, all right? So I'm thinking about all of these kids that are going to grow up to be adults and how that's going to affect them. But there is there's a need for somebody to get out of the rat race somewhere along somebody's journey. Probably somebody needs to come out of some sort of an illusion. You're taking a step out of the matrix. Okay, let's pull some other cards. Let's see. Yeah, it may even be making, this might not even, like, this might be you, or this could even be somebody else. Like, this could be a karmic energy, actually, who needs to do this, who needs to get out of this sort of a situation. So you could be the King of Swords, or the other person could be like an air sign, or and remember, you guys, the cards are not gender specific. It's a king, but it could be male or female. So we'll say that this is a karmic, okay? And they need to get some sort of thinking out of their mind, this sort of conditioned thinking. Whoever you are, and or maybe this is what you were. This is how you used to be, okay? But now you've opened up and you're more of a free thinker, okay? Just take what resonates. Whoever you are, because we've got the Hierophant in the reverse position, which is oftentimes like somebody who's a little unorthodox, more unorthodox in their way of thinking and of doing things, okay? Like unconventional, but not always bad, right? But with the Temperance card here in the reverse position, this could mean that somebody really needs to make sure that they're focusing on their health and their emotional health. I'm getting the idea, or I'm getting like a picture of like somebody in my mind who's like, who like goes shopping to make themselves feel better, okay? And like that's like a sacral chakra, like dopamine hit. Like, yeah, it feels good, but like it's not, it's a, mm-mm. So maybe somebody's sacral chakra is a little off kilter. Maybe this is somebody who you were dealing with, or maybe this is even, I feel like honestly, a lot of us, like I was saying, and I don't know if I even said this, but a lot of us are conditioned by our surroundings, by idiot CEO fuckers like, oh God, like Donald Trump and Elon Musk and all these dickheads in these fucking positions that, did you guys know that Elon Musk too, in most of these cases, like he didn't even, I mean, he just had like rich parents from South Africa. That's about it. They're fucking weird. He didn't even create PayPal. He just like bought, I'm pretty sure he like bought most of it, or it was like a startup company, like these guys, I don't know, and then he ended up buying it, and then he ended up like fucking it up, just like he did on Twitter, okay? That's my little whatever, okay? So, but by all of these things, we do kind of almost get conditioned to be, you know, a machine, but we're not machines, okay? We're humans with emotions, with needs, and it's important to take care of the temple, right? So, what else, Spirit? So we've got the Two of Swords here, so I feel like there might be like two conflicting ideas. Maybe whoever you are, you're going through this, like you're weighing out, like maybe there's somebody who you have experienced and you're like reflecting upon, and you're figuring out that like conflicting ideas. It almost makes me feel like disassociation, but I feel like maybe somebody used to disassociate, but now somebody's starting to see things for what they are, and is mastering duality in some regard. Two of Swords is also a card. It's actually a card of diplomacy and a card of like peace and of things. Whatever happens is going to be okay. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Four of Pentacles here. A great card. Obviously the situation has to do with somebody in their work. That's all we've been talking about. Okay. Whoever you are, I feel like you're very responsible with your money. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. You are also very good at self-preservation, okay? You might even be in a place of self-preserving yourself, okay? There's something important about, like, being humane and having humanity. The Four of Pentacles can also be somebody who's can be money hoarding and you know, and disconnecting from humanity so far that they have become humanless. Okay, right, yeah. So, right, yeah. Somebody needs to make sure that they're not falling into that energy. I feel like whoever you are, or maybe somebody is starting to distance themselves from people like that. Because you're starting to see and understand that. What is the message, please, Spirit? Six of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Greed, misuse of money, imbalance. Yeah, definitely. Greed and misuse of money definitely creates imbalance in a society and in an economy. Right. Self-preservation. I just keep seeing this self-preservation here with Four of Pentacles. Let's pull some we have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. There's something about an air sign. Okay, I don't know. Maybe you're an air sign, and maybe somebody is like needs to write or something like that too. I don't know. Like maybe if you understand these concepts, and if this resonates with you, and if you write very well, and if you've been feeling like you're supposed to write, then maybe this is something that somebody needs to do. I don't know. There's just something about air. Now I'm hearing water too, but like, I don't know, maybe somebody needs to drink some water. Star ancestors. Okay, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Like maybe somebody needs to read about like alternative forms of government or something like that. Like not even just like to educate themselves, you know, to understand and to be able to have like more of a conversation about these things or something like that. I'm also seeing like yeah, I'm, you know, and because I read a lot of books like that, like the Communist Manifesto. I hated that book, but I get it. I understand it, and I also understand what communism is as a you know what I'm saying? Like, and I love Karl Marx. I really do. I like Karl Marx. A lot of people kind of give him a bad name or whatever, and I'm going to try to make this really short, but like but the thing specifically that I did not like about the Communist Manifesto is that it was very sexist, okay? But it was also written like at a time when that was, it reflects the time that it was written. So, and I believe, but anyways, so I'm seeing like somebody reading different, perspectives of certain things to understand the truth of certain situations, right? Like there's like what, like I was reading a lot about like socialism and stuff like that, because isn't North Korea, don't they call themselves a socialist country? But they're not a socialist country, they are authoritarian. So I don't know, it's like, I don't know, maybe somebody needs to start reading more about this so that they are understanding better what's going on than what like the media and stuff like that is showing, or something. I don't know, there's something about that. Okay, this message is for somebody, but okay, weight of the world, boundaries, let go. It's not yours to carry. Okay. Called soul gifts and training. It's time to set up. So, but I'm serious though, like, I don't know. There's like, I feel like this is like the Three of Pentacles kind of energy, like a card of apprenticeship, something like that. So, but somebody's being called to do something, cracked open. rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. There's something else about somebody who's like in an argument or in a fight with somebody, and it is kind of like life is too short. But it is, you know, like you have to have like certain boundaries, right? I feel like you guys get the message. Like, common ground. We need to find more common ground, and not to pull this around back to the upcoming election or something like that, but Trump has only been divisive since 2016. He definitely brought out the shadow side of America, and you know, bless him for that, but get that motherfucker out. We're not going back. But yeah, Kamala, right? Common ground, unity. We need leaders who are going to help us unify nations. Not to put all of this on that, and not to always be bringing that up, but yeah. And portal, doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. Yeah, big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So maybe you have some Pleiadian energy. Yeah. And maybe somebody's integrating, like there's something that's integrating too, I'm getting here with this deep cellular healing. And maybe you have some Arcturian ancestors as well, some but physical, there's some sort of physical and emotional healing that's happening for somebody. Yes! Whale and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Maybe somebody writes music. Maybe somebody needs to start like educating people with their music, using music. I remember Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Yeah, I feel like this is like the world and the chariot. Kind of like you're protected and like spirit is just kind of pulling you along where you need to go. But there's something about soul fragments. Maybe somebody's recovered some soul fragments, and or like, yeah, is recovering some sort of soul fragments that's going to help them to align with their path. Or maybe you have recovered the soul fragments. There's something about, because I'm thinking about so many times when I have like kind of lost parts of myself, or I'm not really lost parts of myself, but kind of had to put parts of myself on a shelf to remember for later because of a situation that I was going through. And Spirit's trying to... I'm hearing like, remember back to when you were young. Like, what did that feel like? Like, what were your dreams when you were young? There's a message here for somebody. Like, what were your dreams when you were young? Like, and somebody also needs to like go into, because I've got this this theta. I'm hearing theta again. So it's something about going into like this theta, like dream state, like maybe somebody's going to even be doing some like past life regressive work or something like that. But there's a lot of pieces that are like coming together for somebody. I feel like with the King of Swords, for sure, it's like somebody's been through a lot. Somebody's getting ready to manifest something really big though and powerful for the collective. Like, share your story, whoever you are. I mean like, yeah, like share your story. Or I feel like maybe somebody's story is coming together. What else? Anything else? You got the love. If somebody needs to make sure that they have very strong boundaries, the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Okay. I feel like there are things that are being woven for you to kind of like move forward with this. Like maybe you are kind of in like a waiting period with this water your garden card. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. And you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So maybe somebody's been around a lot of people who have kind of made them feel ostracized, isolated, but that's not always going to be the case. Okay. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's the reading. I think that's the end of the reading. I hope that this helps somebody, anybody. We'll see if I post this. Sometimes I feel like I'm supposed to post it, so it's probably going to get posted. I hope that this helps somebody, anybody. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thanks so much for being here. And, oh, will you say a prayer, you guys? Please. Thank you. I'm sending you guys so much love. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time. Bye.